Hey everyone, so today we're going to take a look at 3 little tips that I have for tuning your bottom snare head. These should hopefully make your life a little bit easier. The first thing we want to talk about is that you should not remove the snare wires. Obviously you have to do that if you're completely replacing the head, but if you're just tuning the drum up, there is no need to take it out. And if you do, it's just going to mess up your settings that you have for the tension, and it's going to take you some time to get back to that. So what to do instead, because usually you throw the snares off, right? You throw down the throw, but it goes down towards the ground. You flip your drum upside down, and now it's going back towards the batter side head, and it's trying to turn the snares on. So what can you do to keep the tension off? Well, first thing is you got to get something small. In my case, I use a tune bot, so I have the little case that the tune bot comes in, and I just place it underneath the throw. And then the throw just sits on that, and it takes the tension off the drum. And this has made things, at this point, should make things a little bit easier, because you can just grab the snare wires with one hand and start tapping around the drum, and you won't have any buzz. But what if you don't want to have one hand restricted, okay? Well, the next step that you can go on this is to actually just grab some Q-tips, some cotton swabs. And once you've done that first part of the trick, you've taken the tension off, you can just take a cotton swab and place one underneath each side of the connecting part for the snare wires. And just place it on either side so it's not touching the snare wires themselves. And this will lift the snare wire bed up just ever so slightly, and now you'll have no buzz and you won't have to use your hands. You'll have both hands free. And then you can use, say, one hand to hold your tune bot and the other hand to tap the drum. Speaking of tapping the drum, that brings us to our third thing. You really don't want to use a drumstick on this. That bottom head, it's a lot thinner than your other drums, and it's really easy to damage it, to stretch it out. You want to get just some sort of a soft mallet. In my case, I have some old soft head timpani mallets from when I was in high school. So I just pull those out whenever I need to tune up the bottom head, and that helps protect things so I'm not going to damage the head. So I hope you guys found that useful. I have other drum tips and lessons and gear reviews and all sorts of good stuff coming out all the time. So if you don't want to miss out, then don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, peace.